Hello, everyone. Sorry for the change in time at the last minute, actually behind time, because somebody called me that was urgent for me to address. And so I had to change the time 30 minutes. Still stricken. I'm getting some stuff together for decor for this hat. Because that's what we do. We're going to be working on the decorations for around here. So now I'm going to scroll up here and see how far up this thing's going to let me go. And it says that I have a bearded fisherman, Atisa, Kathy Wallace, Carol Crazy, Milo, Terry Silverstone. Hello, everyone. It is a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. Hi, Diana. My Tuesday is a little cray-cray right now. I wish it wasn't, but it is. I am out of sorts, so to speak. So we will see how that goes. I need one small. Do I have one smaller than that here? I do. My wonderful box of perfect cutters. And I'm thinking about, actually I might use that one too. We will see how that goes because I'm thinking, and so we will do some experimenting and see what this looks like. But that's that one. I need one bigger than that too. Yep, that one. Let's set this aside so we don't mess it up. And I'm thinking, hear my logic. I'm thinking if I actually use the handle piece this time. Yeah. Awesome, I got what I was looking for. My leather that wasn't supposed to be here till Thursday has arrived. Yay. It's in here. I love how things get stuck. Might actually have to put a smaller hole in that. Yep. Right, the opposite way this time. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Ed. Marcia is going to be running late tonight. She has going out with a friend or something like that. So I'm going to be winging it, going back and forth between trying to see what I'm doing and talking to you. Haha, that worked better. So I'm thinking, see what your opinion is. Thinking of doing a double duty like this. Let me make myself big. That might help. The black in here will just set it off just a little bit so that you can see the grommets. Oh, honey, I hadn't even started the garrison cap. I'm thinking this will work as soon as I can get it to go straight in the middle. How many of these holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me mark one. That's one. Oh, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Because 44 is a good number, evidently. I got a fly in here. Oh, that's sweet. I will get it, Tisa. It will be in November. I will be there. Those in groups of 5. Easier to count. This is basically the same methodology I use when I'm making checkers. I just sit here and just go through a line and make a line of holes in fabric or in leather. There are 10. That one's not cut right. $20. Renee. Yeah, I'm going to be down there twice because I'm going to go down for 3 weeks, come home for a couple of weeks. So I'm here because my daughter's not going to be. And then I will go back down for a couple of weeks. I'm cutting some extras because sometimes we're not perfect. Holes. And this is not even used up yet because I can use these in between pieces to do the tiny pieces I do when I make chest sets. Believe it or not, I don't throw things like this away because that can be used on a chest set. Weird, I know. What you do need to do is mark center points. It's hard for me to see the black center points. When I go to line up the secondary cutter. This cutter set I have is actually for making washers. And that's the whole point of having it where it puts a dot in the middle, because you're supposed to cut the bigger size out first. Then you line the thing up with the dot in the center and you cut out the inside hole, and it makes the perfect washers. That is his point. And while I can see him here, when I go to line it up, it's not so easy to see. And I do work systematic like this, even when I'm not online. I do things in a systematic way where I do all of this, then I do all of this, then I do all of this. It's how my brain functions, or dysfunctions, whatever you want to consider it. Some of these flipped upside down. White dot means I'll be able to, in theory, better be able to line up the tip of my tool. is basically what I've done now, because I know you can't see that, is I cut out all these perfect circles, and then I put white dots in the middle of them. And I just realized my camera is, and my lights are not where they belong. So I put all these little white dots in. Change it to the smaller size, because I used this one to cut them out. And now I've put the smaller size on there, and I can see now to, in theory, put that there. Create these beautiful little washers. And they are going on a pirate hat, so if they're off an nth of a degree, that's okay. But I don't want them so far off they look like a badly sliced olive, like that one came out, where it was so much bigger on this side than this side. I didn't like that. And that one came out crooked. Oh, I don't know, Bearded Fisherman, if anyone is recording that or not. Thomas Collins may be, because he goes to them and often records them. Hi, Terry. Yeah, I don't know that they could stop them from filming. Okay, 2, 10, 12, 2. Yeah, they do. They do give him a hard time. It's sad that they treat him the way they do. I was always told to treat people the way you wish to be treated, and that is not the way I would wish to be treated just for filming something. I kind of wish this thing had a different kind of break in it where you could disconnect it up here and leave the post in to change out the tool that you're using, which cutter you're using, because I think that would make for better washers. And I know I have more than I need, and that is perfectly okay, because then I can just pick the ones that look the best. And let me do a test run to see what size. I don't think I can get it with this size hole. And that washer fit in there? It does. So let me see. So basically, it's going to look like that. Which almost look like tentacles going around it. Which I personally think is kind of freaking cool. And since Terry told me I can do whatever I want, that is what I'm doing. I'm also putting the tools up as I go so that this nice, wonderful tool set stays together. Oh, but I still have to punch holes. I just realized that. I need this one. It is one of my, I'm going to spoil myself and get a nice tool set pieces. I'm going to have to take this apart and empty it after a couple. That's going to be annoying, but it is what it is. Where'd they go? Okay, they're falling out under there. Okay. That's cool with me. I basically just put little holes where they go, just so I had something to work with as a marker. The only problem I've ever had with this tool is sometimes the pieces, these pieces, start to unscrew while I'm in the middle of using it. Hi, White Indo. Ed got a scooter. Cool. Terry, Terry Silverstone, you will absolutely have holes in this hat that you will be able to wire things in. So as you collect your jewels, you yeah, you will have stuff to work with. I would appreciate thumbs up. I appreciate the likes greatly. I appreciate when you share or send the link to someone and get someone new to subscribe. I am slowly growing to the 1,000 mark. I mean, I just passed 500 not long ago. And we are on the way up. Just want to create a community of people who want to hang out, chat, and watch me make stuff out of dead animal skins. I do not know, bearded fisherman. I have never been to Otter Creek proper. It's not an area I know well. If any of the OC folks come in here, we can ask them. Are you talking about Robbie's property, Renee? If so, they are. When we spoke to Robbie yesterday, he said there were no issues or damages or injuries to any torties or turtles whatsoever. And they did get all those limbs cleaned up out of the pen. Yeah, you just have to call ahead and find out if the Walmarts will allow you to camp there. Some do, some don't. Almost there. Don't mind me. My brain functions in a certain way and it kicks in and does stuff. So I'm gathering up these little babies because my brain has an idea. These are almost like little leather beads. Yes, he does. That's one of the reasons I go down. I will be going down and probably taking at least the eldest grandchild. Looky there. And just because, I'm weird like that, these could actually be set up and strung between holes. So I'm going to save them and see what I'm going to do with them. Hi, Sharon. Oh, there's another one I got flung. Hi, Industrial Pro. I originally had marked the holes with a smaller hole punch. I used a smaller hole punch originally to make the holes, so I knew where they needed to be. And then I used my big hole punch to cut out the holes that I wanted. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I hate when it does that. Debating how I'm going to do these. My brain is still thinking, so bear with me. While I move all the things back around. Where's my sample? I might do these two different ways. Oh, that is so long. That is way too long. That is not correct. That's an option. And I know I have my grommet press because I just used it. And I would not have made it go far. I'm trying to look at different options. Ed, you should probably email me about that because I need more information than a cowboy hat because of the number of designs I have. Exactly what material you would want it out of matters. Because making these bad boys out of a plain cow hide is very different than making it out of ostrich legs. You know, there's a variety of variables that matter. I will say my cheapest hat I make is around, other than the Garrison cap, my cheapest hats are about $250. And they go up from there depending on what you're looking at. Hate using that metal hammer. I don't like the metal on metal sound. It's a 6. Which are these two? No, that's a bottom. That's a top. That's fine. Well, actually, I've got these in here. This might. These things actually stick together all the time. Let me see which ones are. Yeah, that makes things hard, Sharon. I am usually not sewing. Most everything I do by hand. I have a Sailrite leather sewing machine behind me that I sometimes use on very rare occasions, but I hardly ever sew anything anymore on a machine. Like I said, almost everything I do is by hand. It's a preference. I feel I have more flexibility to give someone some cool stuff that way. That's one. It's a magic number. Singular. Oh, I don't like the way that moved. I would have to be more careful with that. When I put that in there, I need to be much more careful, because I will not have them lopsided like that. I can't get them to work consistently good, and I will have to go to using a hand setter, which is not my preferred method. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. My finger slid on that. It bit me. I have a setter sitting over here somewhere. Those black ones might be cool too. Hi, Betty. Thomas is great. Peggy snuck in too on me. Hold on a minute. Let me scroll up. Oh, hi, Florida native. Let me go back. I'm missing people. Sharon, I said hello to Sharon and Renee and Tisa, Samantha. Industrial Crow, I did say hi. Florida native, hello, hello. Hi, Peggy Gum. Yeah, with Marcia not here, I have to wing it to see it myself until she gets here. Oh, well, that did not work. Did not like that at all. That one, I hit it too much, which I have a tendency to do. I worry about not hitting it hard enough, and then I hit it too hard and I just annihilate it. I'll try that again. Let's not annihilate them this time. Oh, the fact that he's even there recording it is all that matters. Two. Nope, that does not work either. I need the other piece to it. Dang nabbit. There's a little bottom piece that you're supposed to use that I hate using. That's okay. I will get it. Let me see if it's in the cabinet here. Is that it? Oh, that's not on it, and that's for rivets. Oh, there it is. I wonder if some of those black ones would look good. Have to see. You don't know if they'll fit. You might have to see anyway. They seal it over the opening and it makes it hard to open. Let me see what that would look like. That might look okay too. You stand that little bit there. But whether or not I can finagle those in the existing holes is another story. Because these holes were not cut right for that grommet. That's okay because I might be able to just make it go that big. I've been known to do that before. Just stretch the leather a little bit, which will actually make it grip the grommets a wee bit better. I might have to dampen it while I do this part. Because dampening it might work a little bit better because leather does stretch when it gets wet. And then when it dries, it would make a really good grippy grip around. I think I might like this one. They were really sweet. They put all the other pieces in here. Sharon, they did find your daughter, yes? Yes. I have talked to Robbie on the phone and where he was in tears because of the damage to his property. You know, there's nothing like going through your property and seeing your big, huge oak tree roots up in the air as it's coming over. That's kind of devastating. Okay, that's a look. Bearded, how do you like those? I was trying to avoid the silver because I think that would be a bit much, like too flashy on it. And that gives some good contrast to it. I think I like this. Let me check the other one to see how I like it. And this is why Tori made extra pieces. I don't like the way those go in, but Bearded, I know you told me, Terry Silverstone, I know you told me to do whatever I want, but do you have a preference? Oh, I got it up too high. That's why you can't see it. Try about there. I can either do them all this way, or I can alternate them. Actually, I need to do that count again, make sure I can alternate them. You want to see it with silver? I will do one with silver, but I'm just not sure of that silver. I'm thinking silver might be a little too flashy. Yeah, Robbie's been down on himself a bit. And I hate to see it. He's feeling old because it's so hard for him to do things. Is Terry Silverstone still here? That hair. It's overwhelming. It's his it's a combination between his ADHD and being on the autism spectrum that it is extremely overwhelming for him. So those are the options. So if Terry Silverstone is still here, since it is your head, I don't know if I have these in a bigger size though. Whatever I want. Terry, you're so difficult. You know, most people would say they would love to have someone to tell them to do whatever they want. And for me, that is so hard as the maker of bespoke goods. I make what the customer asks for. And having a customer says, whatever you want, darling, whatever you want. It's like, wow. It would be purple, Terry, purple. But I know that was the one thing you were good with helping me with, is making sure that the coloration was right for you. So let me make a little bit of noise. I'm going to roll up this piece that I cut those washers out of and move it over there. Throw the hammer to the floor. One of the hammers. I have like multiple kinds of hammers. Move things around a bit. My grandchild's looking at me because instead of using a razor knife to open this package, I'm sitting here using this. Yeah, Terry is difficult at best when it comes to this, and that's okay. You know, he wants me to figure it out, so I will do just that. I will figure it out. I was just putting my thread options with my gold material for the other hat before I misplace it. Go ahead and stick some more stuff underfoot. I really need to get these commissions caught up and take some time to fix my desk back like it's supposed to be. Ouch. Now I do have gold too, but I think that's too shiny. Let me just put a hole in there and stick it in there. I'm not going to set it. I'm just going to set it in there to show it off, show the coloring. See, now I have gold too. Hey, Lisa. Actually, almost like that gold now. This one up here. I'm liking that one. That's the only color in that bin. Oh, I know where I have some that might work beautifully. Hold on a minute. Awesome. While digging for something unrelated, I found a container of some stuff that I have not seen in years because someone else packed up all my stuff for me. It's the nature of having free help when you do things. Or actually, those are not brown. Those are pretty much the same tone as those. That's not the color. Definitely not. That's going to give me the same color I already have. I did find a bag of 1,000 actual black. I think they're painted black though. Tisa, oh, you don't have a criminal record. Yeah. That's about how that works, isn't it? All the people there. Someone said Thomas was live. Let me see what this looks like. Stick one of these in the hole and see what it looks like. These might be too short. Yeah, those are too short. Okay. These will not work. Absolutely won't work. They're too short. These are great for thinner projects. So I am thinking about going with this more brass gold tone. Which is this one up here. I am taking input because Terry is telling me whatever I want. This one up here, Carol. If you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm thinking it's a pirate hat, so having gold in it, gold rings in it would be, you know, a pirate thing. That's where my brain goes. No, the thread is brown. The thread is absolutely brown. It's a pirate hat, so, you know. So this one, because people have said 1. Let me. On the actual hat, it would be like that. So I can actually stuff a couple of them in there. Right after I remember where I put them. Oh, they're down at my feet. I'm the artist. You're the artist. Do whatever the heck you want, Tori. I'm going to wear it anyway. Terry, you're amazing. So I'm going to put a couple of these on here and just basically just stick them in there and not set them, but just stick them on there. See? And then with the holes in here, that means he would be able to go in with things and put them in the holes. Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. Let me move stuff around a little bit. These go here out of the way. I don't want to leave the container that they're in open because that is potential for a royal mess. And I just realized that these don't have backs to them. However, hold on one second. You never realize how much you miss someone until they're not here. Renee, that was the only thing he actually did give his input on, was the color. He said, it's a pirate hat. It should be purple. I mean, black or brown. $15, $20, $25, $33. Okay, I've got just a couple of extras to work with for testing. Let's see something. If I don't, what it looks like if I don't have a washer on these, what does that look like? How does that roll? Like literally roll. Actually, instead of using one of the good washers, I can use one of the ones that was lopsided for this. It's okay to have it with a warpy jarred. Oh, that rolls just nice. See? And, you know, this is one of the ones I said was warped. Yeah, he did whatever you want, whatever you think will look best, was basically kind of the attitude with it. And most people would say, oh, that'd freaking be cool, until you're the one trying to make sure that you are still making a bespoke good and keeping your client happy. And then it's kind of, that's where the fright comes in. That did not wappy doodle enough. So there, that's the look. And they're smooth on the back, so they won't be cutting, well, he wouldn't be cutting himself anyway, but they are smooth on the back. And basically it takes this and it rolls the metal over and to make it set. Yeah. So yeah, and that's what we'll do. Oh boy, and away we go. Actually, I do want to try one more. I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna see what happens when I put this on here without a washer. Does that roll it good too? Nope, that pops right out. What if I put it on the other way? This would be the ideal way to set it. For me, ooh, that sets it. Then I don't have to bang away. That sets it. Okay. The other one is the other top piece. Big. So that's going to fold that. And I have a tendency to do things the way I want instead of necessarily the way they tell you to. So we're going to see how this works. And I'm actually going to use the smaller piece because that's what I have available. Because I'm trying to not use up any more of these. I have a little bit more than what I actually need. I guess I didn't slam that hole quite deep enough. Yeah. Not this one. Oh yeah, that actually splits it better. It splits and rolls the back better. The top of it's not going to work because I used a smaller washer piece. I just needed it for the sizing. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this instead of banging grommets. Be a little bit more quiet, which is good for me because I hate making so much noise banging grommet. And yes, this is a girly press. It's one I found long, long ago. It was originally for arts and craft crap. Not what I'm using it for. It was not made for leather, but I found that it worked beautifully. So I've been using it ever since. And just because I'm mental, I got to start in the back. Oh, nice and tight. And first one is set. I told you I do things in system. It's my ADHD. I almost went to the hardware store trying to find metal washers to put on here, and I thought that might make the hat a little heavy on the brown. Let's not do that. Jeff, hug me. He will. Jeff, you're funny. Hi, Lori. How are you doing today, darling? I hope you're doing well. And excuse me, people, I will call you hun, sugar, sweetheart, darling, because I am not Southern by birth. I am Southern by the way I was raised up. And everybody is sweetheart, darling, shug, hun. And my California upbringing makes me call people dude and guys. I'm just weird like that. Terry, you're funny. There was not 45 holes around this hat. Does anyone remember how many holes were around the hat? Okay, Tisa. I will not call you Shirley. How does that sound? You're in trouble putting things in the hole. I might have to cut some more washers. Let me double check that. Need a few more. Anyone else guessing how many of these I got to do? I am not doing 1,000. You're silly. It's like a bit much, dude. It was never 1,000. It was more than 30. That's right. So Terry and Terry say 45. Not 1999. That's how we party. Gonna party like it's 1999. Not cut all the way through. I don't appreciate that. Definitely have enough now. As many as it takes. That is an awesome answer, Diana. Yes, that's how many it is. As many as it takes to fill that space. Remember, Tori needs her little dot in the center. That's what happens when you get older. You got to have things marked where you can see them. Because really, it's like, can you see the little indent on that? Right there in the middle. That's what I'm accentuating, is that little dot. So when it comes time for me to line up the secondary punch, the secondary hole, I have that little indent to line it up with. I gotta quit setting my hammer down on the wrong side. Promise I won't smack you in the face. Even though that's exactly what it looks like I'm going to do. Oh, goodness, you got a doctor's appointment coming up. I hope the results of said doctor's appointment are positive. I really do. Yeah. I need more. Do you believe I shall need more? I think it's going to look cool, though, in my opinion. And I think mine's the one that matters at this moment, because Terry doesn't care. Terry Silverstone doesn't care as long as I do whatever I want. I'm going to emboss it with My Little Pony. I finally emptied my cabinet. I don't want to use that. I don't like the way it looks. And away we go. I don't need this anymore because I'm not punching holes. I finished my hole punches. Should put the handle back in there too. And I hope I'm not giving my husband too much of a heart attack over there with me putting my tools back where they came from immediately. Oh, I dropped the hammer off my foot. Yeah, Peggy, but you know, I know Tisa will understand this from a art perspective. When you say, I'm going to do whatever the client wants, and then the client says, do whatever you want, it throws you. Luckily, it was not my metal hammer. That one would have really hurt. Hi, Jennifer Mason. I hope you are doing absolutely fabulous today. That one's going to be Oh, you went back and watched, didn't you, Terry? You snuck it back, didn't you? Oh, goodness. That is not what you needed to deal with, Jennifer. Lanyap. Yeah, baby. We give the lanyap. Jennifer, I am really hoping that you've gotten it settled and that you treat yourself to a little something, something extra to reduce your stress and put your beautiful head where it needs to be. Because you are an important person to me, and I want to see you feeling well and doing well. Hi, Sandfire. I hate the way insurance company get involved in so much stuff that's medical. It's the same thing with pharmacy, the mail order pharmacies and stuff denying certain meds and stuff like that. And it's like, my doctor knows what meds I should or should not take, and you shouldn't be arguing with me. Yeah, the mail order pharmacies are not always great. I usually, one of the ways I've dealt with them in the past is to call them and ask them why they're trying to kill somebody in my family. That usually gets someone upset. Yep, get all your stuff together, ready to go. Anything you're going to want to have while you're there. These actually snap into these holes, kind of cool. I can feel when I push on it, I can feel it. It snaps into that hole, which makes me feel that that's going to make it a little more secure. I think if I turn it upside down, it would stay. And I am correct. It stays. So yeah, I am more confident in them staying in long term. No, I actually when I was talking to mail order pharmacy on behalf of my late husband when they were not sending the life-saving meds that the man actually needed, I absolutely made them put the pharmacist that kept denying it on the phone, and I said the words, "Why are you trying to kill my husband?" Which made him gasp and said, "I'm not trying to kill your husband." And I went, "Oh, you must be. You keep denying the meds that are essential for his life to exist." And then I proceeded to explain how the dialysis stuff worked and put my local CVS pharmacist on the phone with him. who also explained stuff to them and got it working. And then I wasn't able to talk to a regular agent ever again. Awesome. My daughter just screamed. I'm thinking grandchild might have startled mom.
I did not.
Or she died in her game.
She would have screamed louder.
So Jennifer, never be afraid to throw it back on them and say, why are you trying to kill me? I'm just a gal trying to exist in my life, and you're denying me my life-saving meds. Why? Marcia is not in the house at this moment. Marcia is out partying like it's 1999 with her friends. She doesn't get to get out often. Oh, Marcia is here in the chat. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it because Marcia wasn't here to read it to me. And I had not scrolled up that far yet. No, this will be folded up. This will be the inside. This will be folded up on the outside, the way it's supposed to be. Per instructions. I'm doing it exactly the way intended. Oh, did I not? I thought I did that, Marcia. But I will make sure I do that. Hold a second. I thought I sent it. Maybe I didn't. Did you have a good time, Miss Marcia?
Hello there, everybody. I did have a good time, and I had my allotted one drink. Because if I have two, I'm not drunk, but I start getting mouthy. Yeah, yeah. So I watch that. I don't get drunk, I just don't guard my words as well. And if
Filters.
it, yeah, filter is shut down. So I decide that a long time ago that one is fine. Two, unless I don't give a crap who I'm with and what I say, I just kind of keep it. Yeah. But yes, I needed to get out because today was kind of rough. And so, yeah. So, yeah. And a girlfriend called and said, how about dinner? I take you out. You get out of the house for a little bit. And so, yeah, we left kind of early, and she has an 8:30 Zoom call she's got to be on. So we had to, we had a good chat. And so, good visit. So it was worked out great. Yeah, and it was good food, yes. Hi, everybody. Diana Miss Balls and Ed Helix. Hello, Jennifer Mason. Hello, Terry Sweetheart and Bearded Fisherman. And who else did I miss? Tisa and Terry Silverstone. Harley Quinn, yeah. Yeah. Oh, honey. Um,
No.
I know a lot about mouthiness already. I don't need more. My Lord, yes, I don't need more. Um, I had actually prime rib with a French green beans, French, you know what I mean, with the bacon and the whole bit, and mashed potatoes and a garlic butter sauce with them, which I loved,
Mm.
and a salad, and a Johnny Walker Black with a splash of ginger ale. Okay, so that was my dinner. It was horseradish on a no, not on a fillet. No, no, no horseradish on a fillet. If you put horseradish on a fillet, I'm thinking you're crazy. It just should melt in your mouth. All you got to do is put it in there. It kind of melts. Yeah, very little chewing required.
If it's made correctly.
Yeah, if it's done correctly, and this restaurant happens to do it quite nice, so I'll skip the horseradish. Now, if it's at a third-rate restaurant, yeah, it may require horseradish to cover everything up. Yeah, no, I like horseradish on uh, sliced beef, roast beef sandwiches, and ribs, and certain things. Yes, I just love it, and I can eat horseradish by the spoonful anyway. But yeah. Hello, Renee. And hi, Peggy and Sharon. Pepper crusted prime rib. Yeah, that's good too. And uh, yeah, it's kind of like I like my meat to almost moo. Yeah. So yeah, and I kind of feel good and I feel full, but I'm sadly saying still losing weight. And yeah. Oh, yes, please smash the thumbs up for Miss Tori. She does appreciate the love. And while you're doing it and you hit that little subscribe little thingy there, then you go to that little ding-a-ling at the top that says all. That little one that has the little quotations around the bell, the ding-a-ling. So it ding-a-lings all the time. Oh, that is cool, Tori. Even the little thingies on there look cool. Oh,
I did
what are you
little
putting?
black washers. They're leather.
Oh,
I made little black washers
that
out of leather
is,
and then put the grommets on it.
oh, oh, that looks super. And why am I all of a sudden not getting audio?
I don't know.
Don't tell me I have to reset my
Did
Wi-Fi
you choose
again.
the audio? I hear you.
I know, but
So
you're
what's
every now and then skipping. It's you that's every now and then cutting out on me.
Oh, we can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh, honey, I don't care if it's deep fried, you know. I don't care how I eat it. And I'm not a little eater, but I'm just and I know what it is. It's stress. And yeah. And
Marcia
that's
has
what's
that
making me.
metabolism I wish she could share.
Yes, I wish I could too, because I'd like to lose a little bit of it. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not tipsy. I am not tipsy. I only had one drink. Now, if I had three or more, yeah, I'd be a little tipsy. But
Now
just
we've
one,
had
no.
Marcia on here after she's had a few drinks.
Yeah, yeah. Then I am a little off the wall. But no, actually, this was just like some weight came off my shoulders tonight, just because I got out for a little bit. And that's why I feel a little better, I think.
And that helps.
And yeah, and it does. Oh, God, yes, it does help.
Did your man come today?
Yes. And we had a few confrontations, but we managed. That's why I had a kind of a stressful day. Yeah. This is this is not a picnic or a walk in the park. Let me tell you.
I know.
So yeah. And at one point in time, I started to get a headache, so I really ran real quick and got um, certain medicine that I am allowed to take when I get a migraine. And thank God I took it early because it was only painful about 2 hours before it started to ease up. But I could tell it was coming on. And yeah.
Is it over the counter stuff?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
And so I'm supposed to take it like they tell you, take it when the first symptoms showed up. Yeah,
Yep.
right. Like sometimes you realize when they're first showing up. No, you don't always. And sometimes it's too late to take it. It does help, just takes a whole lot longer. But today I was saying, oh God, I feel this coming on. And I ran, took it. Yeah. And it was right after my help left. I ran, took it, told my husband, I said, I've got a headache coming on. I just took the pills. I said, I'm going to go lay down for about an hour. And he didn't leave me lay down for that length of time, needless to say. But at least I was able to relax a little bit. And it eased up a great deal and then went away. Thank heavens I caught it. So whatever it is. Yeah, yeah. It's you got to catch it early. If you don't catch it early, Jennifer, for migraines. Yeah. Hello, Steffi Sue. Welcome.
It is a known thing when it comes to taking meds for pain. You want to get ahead of the pain and not be chasing the pain.
Right. Yeah.
Chasing pain is hard.
Oh, yeah. It takes much longer to, shall we say, rectify the situation if you're chasing it. Where it, since I took this pill early at the very beginning when I was just starting to feel the little thing in the one spot in the head that I get it, that's kind of where it shows up first. And I was aware of it. For some reason, it just said, hi, I'm starting. Because sometimes I'm not even aware of it till it's bad. And because you're not paying attention if you're busy with something else. But this time it just kind of let me know I'm starting. And I ran real quick. And it was right after our help left. And I ran real quick, got that pill, popped that down my throat, drank a whole lot of water, and just said, I got to go rest for about an hour. And yeah. So it worked. Yeah. Hello, sweetheart. F. Pate? Is F. Pate in here?
I did
Yes.
see.
And Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry. I didn't see. Well, of course, I didn't go back, couldn't go back all the way. It doesn't let me. And Lori Nye. Yes. Oh, no. If I have to take injections, I'm in big trouble. There's, unless I can give them to myself. Yeah. And Bobby Lawrence says, hello, Tori, Marcia, and all in the chat. Just
Hello,
wanted to come
Bobby.
by and say hi. Smash that thumbs up. Hope all is doing good. Tori, the hat is looking awesome.
Thank you. I need to do a measurement in here.
That is so cool. Well, I only have, normally I don't drink at home unless I need to just kind of chill out. I do have it here, but I rarely drink it. Jennifer says, right now, if I wasn't diabetic, I would have a double dip cone from Dairy Queen or a pina colada coconut large soft shell milkshake from the local dairy bar. Oh, yes, oxygen does help when you have headaches. Yes. It somehow it because it's headaches are also vessels tightening and stressed and all that. Yeah. More oxygen does help.
Okay. I need to.
Yes, I had fun. I had fun. And Tori, do you check your email? So evidently King Paco sent you something in email
I do.
because he just,
And I will check
oh,
it in a bit.
I got it when I was in the ICU after I had to quit chemo. I developed a blood clot. Aren't we so thrilled? In ICU, you develop a blood clot. Okay. So once they figured that out, I had to start taking blood thinner injections. And it's right below your belly button on the fatty part, if you can call mine fat, because it's really not, of your
Mm-hmm.
stomach. And yeah, and so they had to teach me how to do my own injections,
That
which was
sucks.
not fun. Yeah, which I had to do twice a day. I had to give myself an injection for 9 months until I went back and it was broken up. Thank you, God. So, hello, Hannah. Welcome.
Hello, hello, Hannah.
No, if I can't do it myself, I am not running every day to one place to get an injection. If you can't show me how to do it. Of course, I watched my own surgery one time when they were taking the port out for the chemo. They took the port out and he said, do you want to be knocked out or you just want local? And I said, you can do local. Can I watch? And he said, you want to watch me taking your own port out? And I said, sure. So they did have a mirror up there, which they frequently do in surgical rooms, and he angled it so I could see. And I watched him take my port out. I said, oh, that's cool. He says, you're crazy. Yeah, but I watched him.
Check the size of this.
Is that too small, too big? What? Are you having a problem? No problems allowed.
I don't have problems. I just need to double check.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can somehow, Ed, I can disassociate it from. I'm very good under stress in that way. I don't show a weakness till after it's over. When my kids would get hurt, I'm fine. Till after
Yeah.
they're okay, then I fall apart. And just like uh, any surgeries or anything, I can look at it clinically, not as, you know, it's funny.
Yep. When crisis comes, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's after the crisis is over that you can fall apart. You allow yourself to fall apart.
Yep,
Hmm.
I'm the organizer. I organize the
Yeah.
chaos.
Yep. It's like when my daughter almost bit at 2 years old, almost bit her tongue off. She had enough teeth to bite all the way through. Was hanging on by the two little side pieces. The whole middle section was cut through, and had to run her to the emergency room, of course. And my husband's causing grief because he's panicking, and I'm staying. I finally had to tell him to shut that you know what up because he's upsetting her. I said we need to keep everybody calm here, and so they wouldn't. She wouldn't stick out her tongue so they could do it. So they even had to invite me back into the. They said, "Can you handle this?" I said, "Of course I can." So I had to talk her into sticking her tongue out so they could get it and sew it. Yeah, it was. He says the doctor looked at me after it was over and says, "You do well." And I said, "Yeah, wait till I get home and I can." And she finally fell asleep because they gave her enough sedative to knock her out. He says, "For for a horse her size, we gave her enough to knock her out, and she's fighting it every bit of the way." He says, "When she finally gets home and relaxes, she'll probably sleep till sometime tomorrow." And I said, "Okay." So when she got home, yep, uh, she fell asleep. And once she was asleep and I knew everything was okay, that's when I fell apart. I was allowed to fall apart then because I knew she
Yep.
was okay and everything was all right.
When the babies are fine, you can fall apart.
Yep. And needless to say, I didn't sleep that night much at all. And the next day I was dragging, but she was fine the next day. I mean, her tongue was tender and everything when she was not liking talking. But yeah, yep. It's yeah. They told me years ago I should have been a nurse, and I said no. To do that on a daily basis, it would probably wear me down. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, Sandfire, honey, you go rest. If that wheelchair is killing you, you go rest, sweetheart.
Yep.
You take care of you. You're the most important one in this situation. You go take care of you. Yep, Lori, you're right. Handle certain situations, then fall apart after you're done. You got it. Ah, no, I don't follow. I don't fall apart. I'm very organized. When my grandson first got hurt, I was there. My daughter started to panic. I told her, "Straighten up. You're the mommy. You don't have the option of falling apart now." And she listened, and now she does real good. She takes care of it and falls apart later. And she told me one time, "Thanks, Mom." And I said, "You're welcome." I said, "What do you think I did with you? Took care of you guys first, and then I fell apart when you guys were okay."
Yep.
And,
That's what moms do.
yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what we're allowed to do.
Yep. Hello, Monica. Hello, Demon Cat.
Hello, Monica. Hello, Demon Cat. Ah,
Hey, either one. Whatever is a happy song, you pick a happy song, one that puts you in a good mood to go through surgery with. And a lot of doctors play music during surgery. And
put it
when
in.
I had my cancer surgery, I had the anesthesiologist who had to be there the whole time. Every now and then whisper in my ear, "You're doing great. Everything looks good." I said, "You may not think it's coming through, but I wholeheartedly believe the body is registering your words." And I came through the surgery fine, except for the fact that somebody goofed and they used iodine on me, and I wound up having hives on the whole trunk of my body and wound up in the
Under the
hospital for
circumstance,
three
I
hours.
think that's minor.
Yeah, that was minor. Yeah, except for the fact that the hives were like a half inch tall and they itched like crazy. I was on IV Benadryl. Oh,
That would give me hives.
yeah, that would give you eyes. Me, it didn't.
Yeah, I'm allergic to Benadryl. I'm weird. Oh, I'm so glad the scissors, when they fell, did not stab me in my foot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, considering they landed blade down.
Yeah, Terry, I don't know if a relative being one of the nurses that was
No,
actually take no, that would not be cool. I could handle having,
a lot of hospitals won't let you treat your own family.
yeah, right.
I know they
Yeah,
did not let my sister go in with mom when my mom had her surgery. My sister was not allowed at her hospital.
Monica, try it homemade, sweetheart. Says we were talking about the banana pistachio,
Yep.
you know, and she says, but I got a question, homemade or box cake? I said, try homemade first, you know, and see if it comes out good that way. Then you can give a recipe in and it's all good. And or if it's box cake, you can still turn in a recipe using a box cake. But try it homemade, and then you can turn in a recipe to Tori for the next cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Terry's lurking till his nap is over. LOL. Hi, Annie. Oops, let me go up. Annie, 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 Annie. I got to go up and see if our question, how far will it let me go up? Okay. Oh, come on. And this thing, did you see? Come on. It keeps every time I get up. Good night, Sandfire. No, it has to
And
be
PayPal
beyond
to
that.
who?
Huh?
I'm trying to see who Anne's trying to send a PayPal to.
Didn't mind me to make a payment. Oh, Tori, I was watching your amazing work last night and I couldn't work out where to send you a super chat. Then tried to send you a payment through PayPal, but it keeps deleting.
Huh. I know super chats come in on here, but I don't accept payments through PayPal through super chats because they eat that up. I don't know about PayPal. I haven't had any problems with it recently.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I say it's cheating, but there are some uh, mixes that you adjust that are quite good. Box, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with that PayPal.
Yeah, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh dear Lord, what did
Uh,
I do to the camera?
yeah, my grandson, thank God it was a baby tooth. He chipped a baby tooth, but it was also loose, and she didn't know if it would have to be pulled or what that would do for future. And so she was panicking and everything. And I said, chill, you know, get yourself together. We'll get him to your little baby dentist, the little pediatric dentistry. And I said, and they'll figure this out and it'll be okay. So, yeah.
Everything will be okay.
Yep.
Sorry, I know you absolutely cannot see what I'm doing,
No, because you're off, you're can't get it up there.
but I'm coming this way. I will be there
How can she
momentarily.
give you? How can Anne wants to know how she can give you a gift?
The only way I do Cash App PayPal, Venmo, Super Chat, Super Sticker.
Lori Nye, where are you?
And I think my information, because I'm just smart like that, sometimes I just think. Let me go look. Am I not in my own channel? Oh, yes, I am. I'm over here.
Venmo and CashApp don't exist for Ed.
Yeah, I know. So I have my email, my Cash App, my PayPal, Venmo. All of that is in the video description.
Oh, honey, but you may not like Florida because it is hot.
And
Uh,
Ann, are you clicking the link in the video description? Like, are you using this to send a PayPal? This might help. You can try clicking that link and going that way.
what's fixed, Marla? Because I wasn't here when evidently something went bad.
I didn't know something was broken.
I didn't either.
I know it was Otter Creek Town Council today.
Oh, dear.
Uh-huh. And I will have to pop over and check out Tom Collins's live.
Well, I will say this, Lori Nye. I've been in Florida since 1957. Okay? And yeah. I prefer here to up north, let's put it that way, because I've lived in both. And no, I'll stay in Florida, hurricanes and all.
I prefer the south over the north. I don't like cold.
Yeah, I don't either.
For some reason, when I get cold, it's like it goes to my bones, and nothing I can do can warm me up.
Uh-huh. She said her sound was gone after she got timed out in Thomas's live.
Say that again?
Her sound was gone after she got timed out in Thomas's live.
Oh.
She had to reboot and it fixed it.
Ah. Yeah, I got some things not working right on my computer, and I'm going to have to reboot it tonight. So I think that will resolve me issues.
And needless to say, I didn't get a chance to call Apple today because I was kind of busy. And hello, Carol Crazy.
I don't know yet. It'll be after I have enough recipes.
Yeah. It's all up in the air till we get enough recipes.
It was supposed to be this year. And then, I don't know, Tahoe got smashed. This happened, that happened. Water pipe.
Trailer happened. Water happened.
Stolen water
hot
pipe.
water heater. Hot water heater.
Yeah, hot water heater. I had the Tahoe got smashed. The trailer got stolen. The water heater went out. And then the main water supply line to the house went out. Then and at the same time, part of my basement got flooded. And we won't talk about hurricanes in Florida.
Yeah.
So the pimping of it did not happen the way it was supposed to because life was happening horribly.
Okay, White Indo. See you later.
It'll be out
Have a
sometime,
good evening.
hopefully in 2025.
Yes. Okay, we'll give you time, Monica, to figure it out. Okay.
So we got to pimp it and convince people they too want to be published. In a somewhat limited edition cookbook.
Yep. Florida has snow?
Huh. Has Florida ever had snow?
Uh, if you can say sometimes in the northern part of Florida they'll get some flakes,
Ice.
but it melts as soon as it hits the ground. But
Yeah,
they
they
get
can't.
a little. They'll get frost on the ground, but normally it never stays. Yeah,
You're
forget
not
it.
even making a 2-inch snowman with it. That's all.
Yeah, so no rush, Monica. It's not like it's next week or something. Yeah, just
No, I
you
got
got
enough.
time. Yeah, she got enough for that. Yeah, I've never had. Now it actually did snow one time. I think it was in either the late, I forget when the last time it snowed. It was either in the 60s or 70s. I can't remember which. We had some actual snow in Miami. But that was freaky and it lasted like about 6 hours and melted. And yeah. And the next day was warm. I've had it so on Christmas Day, I'm
Wearing
out in the
shorts.
yard shorts.
Yeah,
And it was sunny and hot. Yeah. Hmm.
I remember that growing up, Christmas time, and everybody's talking about getting new coats and stuff like this, and we're running around in shorts.
1980, Marsh? Okay. So it was in 1980. Okay. I knew it was sometime back in there that we
What?
had a little bit of snow in Miami.
Uh,
Uh, I saw some sets, yes, in CSI Miami, but in reality, most of that was not. It was like setup scenes. Most of that was done in Los Angeles in a soundstage, but some outdoor scenes. That generic ones were done in Los Angeles, but the overall big scenes, yeah, they did some of those here in Miami. And of course, yeah, they blocked off roads and all that junk, yes. And they were down here for a short period of time. And it's normally the beginning of the season when they're down here, or before the beginning of the season starts, where they're taking those scenes that they know they're going to probably use. Yeah, they showed pictures a couple of times. Both times it was short and melted right away. Yep. I've got a long, basically to the ankles winter coat, but that was when I was working and I would go to New York frequently in the wintertime. And I still have the coat and I asked my daughter if she wants it. Yeah, well, I'm sure it doesn't have Florida weather, even though it's in Massachusetts. There's a town called Florida in Massachusetts. Uh, a mountain called Florida. Yeah, well, yeah. Hmm.
Florida mountain. You gotta say it right. It's Florida.
Florida, yeah.
I
That's
know
a,
Florida.
but see, but you
You go,
realize
yeah.
Florida is not considered the deep south because most Floridians do not have that deep
Well,
south
that's
accent.
because most Floridians aren't from Florida, from the South.
That's true.
by birth.
Yeah. Both my kids were Miami born, which is unusual, actually. Even there's a lot of people here, you don't find many Floridians. You know, they move. Ed, he'll try, and if you've got a rock that is from Robbie, he'll probably wait till you get enough to send it that he doesn't have to charge you outrageous price for sending for one rock. He'll
I
wait
know
till
there's
you
some
get
shipping stuff.
another stuff enough to make a good shipment so that he doesn't have to charge you a fortune for one rock. Yeah, tomorrow he's supposed to be going to the warehouse and boxing. Louisiana accents are amusing, yeah.
Hmm. Now I got to think because this makes it too small.
Um, Actually, I was born in Ohio, but my mother was born in Cleveland, Tennessee, and my daddy was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. They met well in college. And yeah, so I got a combination accent. And my younger years were in Ohio, but then I moved when my dad got a job down in Florida, moved here.
Thank you, Anne.
Oh, it's the one
Oh,
you
Ed,
gifted.
the one you
Okay.
gifted to Chris, Raw Dog, there is no shipping.
No, no, no. It's the one she gifted to Ed. Stacy gifted a rock to
Mhm.
Ed, but Robbie will probably wait till he gets a few things before he ships it because shipping to Canada is, yeah.
But I think Ed
And
bought it here too, also.
yeah, he paid a rock for Chris. Yeah. But Robbie tries to watch so that people aren't gouged on shipping prices because
Hmm.
it's supposed to be, you're supposed to buy over $50 worth before you get free shipping.
But that
And
doesn't count in
on
outside the
gifts,
U.S.
yeah, on outside US, yeah.
And Ed is outside.
Ah, thank you, Anne. Tori sent a gift via PayPal. Hearts and kisses.
Thank you so much. It is deeply appreciated. And that means that someone doesn't take a huge chunk of it.
Yeah,
That someone is called Pay. Yep, YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah. Yep, yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a Buckeye native. Yes, I am. But actually, I've only got one cousin. He's actually we call used to call him uncle, even though actually he's a cousin, and because of the age difference and all that kind of stuff. But and a few other distant relatives still living in Ohio. All the rest of them are moved everywhere else.
Ed, Robbie's rule generally is the gifting, the person that is doing the gifting normally would pay for shipping.
Yeah,
That is
but he
that
know.
is normal.
Yeah, but Robbie will because it's Stacy. Robbie will probably see if he within the next couple of weeks if you get anything else, and if you do, then he wouldn't charge Stacy a shipping fee. Renee wants to know if you've had coffee today, Tori.
I was just drinking on my coffee. It's right here in my purple cup.
Good, glad to hear.
Now, have I had enough coffee? Nope. I keep misplacing
Ed
us.
says Robbie shouldn't show him cool blue rocks.
Mm. Ed, go ahead and start saving those pennies, baby.
Meg and Tug are talking about Slug. Dave and Two Leaves couldn't watch anymore, raising my blood pressure. That's why I kind of don't watch. Not worth it.
Nope, they are not worth it. Okay, does this go this way?
Okay, Jennifer, I get you with Ohio. Easy girl. Born and raised in Texas, old lady, been lots of years. Worked for a company that was headquarters in New York. It was funny when distributors would talk to me, lol. Yeah, thank God I've got kind of a, I have a slight, I guess, southern but northern. It's hard to pin down. You can tell I came from the north someplace, but it's got a little bit of south in there. So, yeah, it's, and it depends on if I'm talking to somebody from the deep south. All of a sudden, honey, I'm the deep south. I pick up accents really easy.
Tori got a bright idea.
Can you hear a story?
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying from Anne. She said, "You're an awesome lady, Tori, helping, volunteering for free for helping Harley Grace. Your show is chill. Thank you. We do try to maintain a Zen channel. This is the cool channel where you can relax and just chill out."
Thank you.
And hello, Snibbles, if I didn't say that before. I think I did, but I can't remember. It's funny because would you believe some nights are running into each other? And I think, was that last night that I said hi to Snibbles? Or is that tonight that I said hi? Oh, we're going to let you say hi to anyone you miss, Diana, Miss Balls lady. Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of party schools.
I
I
think
actually did not graduate from college. I had one term to go, one semester, actually, and I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do my major. So I really peeved off my parents and stopped going.
no, I don't like that
No,
one. Never mind.
no.
I need to take a phone with me so I can see colors.
Okay.
I just got a bright idea on doing something to make this edge soft.
Aha, gotcha.
The part that
Yes,
goes.
Tori does. Tori does love the thumbs up. Everybody hit your thumbs up, please. Pretty please. We beg. I'm begging. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anne says, "Is it okay if I ask you about your name, etc.?" Depends on who you're asking, me or Tori. So let us know which, and we'll tell you if we. It's always like, no, we don't care to discuss it. Is always an answer. But that's, go ahead and ask. Hey, all you do is learn. You got to ask questions. You don't always get the answers, but you can always ask.
Absolutely, questions are always welcome. I think this will work.
Oh, well, then, Ed, if you figure buying a few rocks is a hoarder of rocks, um, Tori and I got it bad. Okay? we have an addiction. We should be
Dude,
rocks addiction.
I have cataloged over 1,800 specimens.
Yeah, and I don't even want to think because I haven't cataloged really zip. But I've still got 17 boxes in the garage I haven't gone through, and they're not little boxes. Yeah, you can never have too many. That's the truth.
Yeah, I have a bit. I don't like that color. That color.
Okay, Demon Cat. Good luck at the doctors. See you later.
Doctor.
Yeah, there's never enough rocks. Yes, I know.
If it shows, that won't be terrible. I'm not sure it's actually.
Oh, this is on the inside?
It's where the hat. It's where this is because of the way it's stitched.
Uh-huh.
It's stitched so that it flips like this, but this edge is going to be up against his head, and I wanted it to be softer.
Aha.
And so I'm thinking if I make a strip out of this brown leather, which is a softer leather, I'm not sure I like the underneath of it though, because I could put the suede side up against the skin.
And you don't have a brown. You don't have a brownie. You don't have a brownie or brown instead of a gray brown.
No. If it shows, it's only going to show a little.
I lost your volume.
Why'd you lose my volume? I'm right here.
I know, but all of a sudden you came back.
So
it might be my Wi-Fi, because we're a little funky tonight. I don't know. There's something going on.
Yeah, that's the darkest side of the hide. Is it long enough, though?
Okay, Ed. In other words, if someone wants to buy him a rock, he won't turn them down.
Of course it is. Yeah, I hear oogles of rocks.
Okay, my name is Marcia, Marsha, and I'm known as Tori's wingman. I normally do the reading so that she can keep working and not have to split her time reading the channel, which disturbs her and she gets a whole lot less done.
Yeah.
So
I am going to run a here.
I kind of do the reading and chitty chatting along with Tori.
I can read. It's just easier if I don't have to keep stopping
to read. Yeah. Oh, Jennifer's offering you and I a set of slingshots for those who give us a hard time about your collections. Smiles. Here's frozen grapes to use. So we get frozen grapes and slingshots.
Ooh, ooh. Jennifer, you're horrible. You're going to get me in trouble.
With a slingshot and frozen grapes?
Ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Show me what hit your window again. What do you mean you can't find it? I am rotten to the core. Do you hear me?
No, you aren't. You just want to think sometimes you are. Most times you're.
Do you hear my thought process, Marcia?
I hear it, but you're not rotten to the core. Only when you want to be, honey. Only when you want to be, or haven't had enough coffee. I will put that in. Thank you for Renee for the hugs.
I love hugs.
Yeah, I do too.
I accept.
Lori Nye says I sneeze and the whole neighborhood says bless you. That's our closest our houses are.
Ugh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ketchup and coffee? How the hell do, oh God, no.
Who put
And
ketchup in their coffee?
Elizabeth, oh God, I don't know.
That's
And
blasphemy.
Elizabeth says, Tori, you're a very sweet person. See, I told you. I'm not the only one that thinks that.
Shh.
Yeah, when the cops show up, the grapes are soft. No evidence. You got it. Pam says, you're bad to the bone.
Okay,
Hmm.
here's me.
Actually, that's my son's ringtone, actually.
Mhm.
Oh,
Bad, bad, bad to the bone. I am running a test. Test run.
mm, okay.
Come here.
20 bottles of ketchup have to be a frickin' big bottle of ketchup worth 20 bucks. I don't know anything's worth
It's
20 bucks a
grifting.
bottle. Huh?
It's grifting.
Oh yeah, no joke.
It's just $20 of grifted ketchup. Add 5 plus shipping, and I'll send you a keychain.
Yeah, right.
At least you get something out of it.
Mhm.
Oh God, I need more time.
We will not mention the liquid nitrogen frozen. Okay, she's liquid nitrogen freezing these yeah, grapes. Okay. We will not mention that. Yes, cuz then they can be considered a deadly weapon. Mhm, mhm.
Oh,
Samantha messaged you on Instagram earlier today, so check your
oh,
Instagram when you get a chance. Okay?
okay.
Samantha said she messaged you. Okay. I was a good girl and read that one. I try not to miss any, but sometimes all of a sudden, ketchup is out, mustard is in. Yep, you better believe it. Um, that right up against the head. Hmm.
Because, well, actually,
Now
hold on.
is the
It's
same
going,
leather?
it's going to be folded like this. So it's going to be like inside of it a little bit. And it'll
So
just
you
make it
won't.
softer edge on the head than
Hmm.
this folded edge, this raw edge here. This is
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
This is a soft leather,
Okay.
very soft. And why is my
And
computer
you
asking?
really and why then you really won't see it.
No, you might see it a little bit. Like I said, that
Well,
other
then
leather is going to be,
it could look like a but it could look like a shadow, right?
yeah, it's going to be more like if you see
Okay.
it, it's going to be like that.
Okay. Um, I get actually my salt, Monica, is Redmond salt, Redmond. They do have a salt. They're actually in Nevada, and it's unrefined mineral salt, and it's oh God, it's it's down, and it's fantastic. Mine is I buy the ancient kosher sea salt, and it's really very good because it has all the trace minerals, and it's not iodized, which is actually not good for older people. Iodized is not good because it does not process right in the older bodies. And so we will say that for that because I'm not allowed to have it. So this is um, real salt in America's only pink salt mined in Utah since 1958. It is it goes with a paleo keto diet. It's gluten free, of course. Um, professional chefs um, use it for their minerals and the flavor, and it's excellent. And it's you know that part of the U.S. used to be flooded with an ocean at one time, and that's why the salt deposit is there.
Oh, Marcia fell out.
I,
And that is
I
why the salt deposit is there.
yep, yep, and
That's what,
it's yeah, and they get their uh, frequently they've got a on on site a um, yeah inspector. I forget what they're called, and it's great. It's an ancient sea salt, and it's tested frequently and unrefined, subtle sweet flavor, unlike any other salt on earth, and it's near Redmond, Utah. And I use it. I use the one that's called Ancient Kosher Sea Salt, and it's the one my doctor prefers I use. And as a matter of fact, my daughter uses it. My whole family uses that, and a lot of friends. And it's quite nice, good salt, and it's not gone through, shall we say, treatment. And Terry Silverstone said, with the reference to what you're doing, since it's his hat, it could look like that is the way the hat was made. Yes,
it will
exactly.
be so the hat is made.
Yeah, it will look like it. And it could be just it might look just like if you can even see just a little bit, it might look like a shadow. So it's fine.
It will be exactly how the hat is made.
Yep. But it'll be softer on his head than that rough little edge. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That's okay. I've lost my tape again.
I'm not saying a word.
Do you see it?
No.
Mm.
Because if I saw it, it wouldn't be lost.
I had it and I moved it. There it is. I
It's,
moved it so it wouldn't get
oh,
lost.
okay. Yeah, it wouldn't get lost, and now you found it, right? Okay.
Huh? See?
There you go.
See how that
Hmm.
works?
Samantha dozed off for a bit. That's all right, Samantha. I've been known to do that frequently. Not on here, because I stay awake for this, but until I just can't do it anymore. Like last night, I had to end a little early because, yeah, even though
Because
my
I
brain was not shutting up
was
later, but
well, I did a very long stream yesterday. That's not usual for me.
no. What
I
time
didn't
did you finally quit?
two. I was on over 8.5 hours, but it was
I
productive.
left. I left after little over 7.
It was extremely productive.
Yes, I
Uh,
noticed.
got that brim band on his hat and got it completely stitched in, which made me a happy camper.
Hmm. And the wire looks good around that brim, so that'll be nice so that he can shape it the way he wants to
It'll,
when he gets
yeah, it'll shape and it'll keep the shape. It won't floppy flop around.
right. Exactly.
And just
My husband actually got out for a walk today.
what?
Yep.
Mr. Man got him
We,
out for a walk?
yes. Oh, the only way we've got a routine here. The only way my husband doesn't argue about it is if we say the doctor emails me and tells me what he'd like to have done today. This is ridiculous, but that's the way it works.
Marcia told it be a,
Yeah, but it
but it's for his own
saves,
good.
yeah.
It's for his
And
own good.
so
I'm okay with this.
So the aide today came to me and said, "What did the doctor email you today for what we're supposed to do?" And I acted like I did go into my email, but I acted like I opened up one. He saw me messing with my phone, and I said, "Oh, he recommended that on days that are nice weather outside and not too sunny and not too hot, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that you take a walk." And so he says, "Oh, good. That's a good idea." And I said, and the guy in the back, because my husband's looking at me and he's behind my husband, he's going thumbs up and he goes, raises two fingers, meaning like twice a week. And I said, "Oh, and he's recommending that we, as long as the weather's good, that we do it twice a week."
And
So
your
that's
husband
how
said, okay.
yeah, my husband says, okay. Otherwise, he'd argue like gangbusters. "I don't want to go for a walk." But as long as the doctor says it, so far, he's doing it. He's
Then it's
cooperating. He
okay.
may be a little grumpy, but he's doing it. Otherwise, he could refuse to completely do it. But as long as the doctor says it, he's doing it.
Yeah, if
So,
Marcia says to do it, he's like,
yeah, oh yeah, he's got to argue with me because I'm not supposed to be telling
just
him
say.
what to do.
So how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
What you making?
Pirate hat. It's a pirate hat. Why? Right now I'm working on a inside piece.
I was trying to figure out what that piece went to.
It doesn't yet. I just want to make sure if I do this that I'm going to have enough.
Want some ice cream and hot cocoa?
Ice cream.
You don't want any hot cocoa?
Not
You
right
still
this
got coffee. You got coffee yet?
Yeah, I'm still drinking coffee. Let's see if that's.
I was a bad girl today. I
Uh,
had two cups of coffee.
ooh, you
Yeah.
rebel.
Yeah. Well, I used to drink it 24/7, but can't do that anymore.
Marcia was a rebel. She drank 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah. I'm supposed to limit myself to one, but today I
That per
needed
the
that
doctor's
extra cup.
orders?
Huh?
Doctor said only one?
Yep.
See, and I would be the one that asked the doctor if he was trying to kill me. It's like, dude, are you trying to kill me or what?
No, he told me, he says, "I'm not asking you to do this overnight." He says, "I'm asking you to cut back to one." He says, "Do it slowly so that you don't get the, withdrawal, headaches, etc."
Migraines.
Yeah. And I said, "Okay." So I did. I started cutting back on the amount of coffee I drank. And finally but he wanted me to get down to one. And because I always carried my coffee mug with me. And he says, "One of those," which is actually bigger than a regular coffee cup. He
Okay.
says, "Okay, you can have that,
What?
not
I know you didn't take it up last night. I need that.
He says you can have that not full to the brim, but maybe an inch from the top of it.
This is
And
my
I said,
tea.
okay.
Oh, my tea, my cup. Well, here, take this one.
Considered as a mug, coffee mug.
No,
Yeah,
this is not a mug. This size cup isn't a mug, is it?
coffee mug. Whatever.
Tori, not quite. It's not a mug because it's not shaped as a mug,
See?
but it holds enough coffee as a mug. Yes.
No, it doesn't.
How
You
much
mug
coffee
that.
does? Okay, Topher, pour coffee in a measuring cup
This is what I'm putting my
and
coffee.
then pour it in the coffee cup and see how much it holds.
2
This
cups.
is a coffee cup.
No,
Right.
that's a like a thermos of coffee. Give me a break.
This cup holds 2 cups.
16 ounces.
What that? Yeah. See, mine's 16
Purple one's
ounces.
16 ounces.
And the green one is too.
See, my coffee mug that I use holds 16 ounces. He says basically he wants me to get down to like 14 because I use the same mug all the time. So yeah. So,
He's
but I had like 28 ounces of coffee today, which was more than I normally drink. I normally
see
drink
anything wrong with that.
14.
Just saying.
Hmm?
I don't see anything wrong with that. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, see, I can get away with 14, no problem, but I'm not supposed to have 28 because it's my kidneys and a few other things which I do have a small problem with, which I got to make my appointment with my kidney stone lady, but we'll see. 'Cause they're probably gonna, I know, but they're gonna probably tell me to cut back on other things too.
It's the least invasive. And from what I understand, the least painful, the least shock to your body.
Yeah.
I went in and I took a nap on a waterbed-ish kind of thing while they thumped me in the back.
Mm.
After a little while, because it's a rhythmic thumping,
Mm-hmm.
it caused me to go to sleep.
Mm.
So I basically slept through the procedure of them thumping my back.
Well, right now I have it's a 6 millimeter kidney stone.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah. So that's why I gotta.
That's one of the reasons why they need to blow the bitch up.
Yeah.
And for people that don't understand measurements that well, I shall show you. From the end of this ruler to that black mark is 6 millimeters up here at the top part of it, because I know my line is crooked. That would be the diameter. So that is a circle-ish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a small. Hey, ask him to remove the sphere and send it to Diana. She likes spheres. So you're looking at that.
Yeah. That's kind of what I got in there. Yeah, try past that. Yeah. Nope. That's not going to be.
Lithotripsy.
Yeah.
You just said, I heard this thing about lithotripsy. Is that an option? Because usually a hospital doesn't have a lithotripsy machine. Ours was like in a van. Well, not a van, but
Yeah.
And it went around from hospital to hospital. Certain days at certain hospitals.
Well, to be honest with you, this is a teaching hospital. This is University of Miami, and it also has the Sylvester Cancer Research Center in it, which is one of the highest in the nation for cancer research. And so if they got it, If anybody has it down here, they'd have it.
Well,
So,
they should have access to it, even if they don't
yeah,
have it. They
right.
should have access to it, and
Yeah.
because like our hospital had the machine. I think it was like 2 days a week or once a week and 4 days a month, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they would have appointments set up. It was basically you walk out, they're wiping down while the other person's walking in prepping. They're sanitizing while you're prepping,
Yeah.
and then
Well,
they're
in
doing
1981, ultrasound was just coming out, and the machines were just available, you know, for purchase for hospitals and so forth.
Yeah.
And the only one there was in Dade County was at the University of Miami. And that's where I was sent in 1981 to find out if my daughter was an ectopic or tubular pregnancy or whatever, because I was having trouble
or
in the
viable.
very beginning. Yeah. So, yeah. So I had to be taken down to the University of Miami and go through this ultrasound, which was brand new, on a full bladder in a um, basically it's an ambulance, but they don't have the lights and things on because it's not an emergency. They just take you in one.
Patient trans.
And patient transport, yeah. And the next thing you know, um, God love them, they don't have the world's greatest springs, and you're not allowed to go to the bathroom and before you go because they want a very full bladder. And so, yeah,
I'm leaking. I'm going
I
to
had
leak.
I had to hold it so bad so that finally, when the test was over, I said, if somebody doesn't help me get to the bathroom, I said, I'm going to wet myself all over this place. And they literally were helping me up off and as carefully taking me to the restroom so I could really. My bladder, I felt, was about to explode. It was terrible. Yeah, but it was funny. When is the last chat you see, Dory?
Um, over here, I see Monica saying, "I know, Babs. Thank you."
Oh dear, what time does it say?
8:59.
Okay, I'm losing it. I got to go back out and come back in because the comments are not showing up for me. Hang on, let me check. Nope. I got to go back and come out because the comments froze on me here. So I'll be back out and come back right back in. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
Get my mouse ready for Marcia. There she is.
Holy cow, I missed a whole bunch. It froze for a while, so I got to catch up. Hang on. Oh dear. Oh boy,
Ow.
did it ever freeze for a while. Oh, you're not supposed to hit your fingers.
Just seeing if you guys are paying attention.
Holy cow. Let's see. It's all natural, not cooked. Table salt is cooked. Yes, exactly, Monica. Um, uh, 7:30. No, my appointment's at 11 o'clock tomorrow and physical therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, no one goes to that kind of. Who goes to 7 a.m. appointments? Crazy people do. That's who does it.
Renee is going at 7:30, so she's
I'm
just a
not.
little off.
I'm not
I'm
a
not.
morning person. That's all.
I used to be, but not anymore. 7:30 comes around. I have to be up at 7:30.
I am not a morning person. rumor has it it's an ADHD thing.
Mm.
But then I had a dream last night that someone told me if I did a certain thing, that meant I had autism. And it scared me because it's something I do all the time. Not that having autism is a bad thing. It would just be weird having 3 generations of autism in the family. That's all.
Mine doesn't have an expiry date, Ed. I don't know why Million Year Old Salt has an expiry date.
What's that?
Mine doesn't have one. He says, Ed says, why does Million Year Old Sea Salt have an expiry date?
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
your country.
Yeah, because mine doesn't have one.
That goes to how our country makes us put expire dates on things that shouldn't have expire dates. It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yep. Hello, Tanya Couchman.
Hello. 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 Don't mind me.
Aussie Tina, welcome.
Hi, Aussie Tina.
Oh yeah, yeah. We wives need to stretch a bit. Yeah. Well, my husband, it's because he's got Alzheimer's dementia, and he's more than basically halfway through the stage of it by testing so far, and it's not fun. There is on, I think it's called Cross Timbers Bison. That's a YouTube channel. Probably about a year ago, they went into the mining operation, and holy cow, talk about a big place. Yep.
And we're part of Marsha's support system.
Yeah, this is my getaway.
Whether you knew it or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are now part of Marsha's support system.
Yeah.
You're here to tell her everything's gonna be all right. Don't worry.
Oh, no, he's not listening. He's asleep right now because he's sleep. It's funny. He can sometimes sleep a lot during the day and be up 3/4 of the night, which is very hard on me because he'll wake me up no matter what time of day or not it is because he doesn't really understand
He
time
has no
anymore.
concept of time.
No.
So sometimes Marsha calls me in the daytime and tells me if that she's had a bad night. Other times she might call me and say, "We had a good night. He actually went to bed all night." So,
Yeah.
as someone who was caretaker for her ailing husband, I get it. And I also get the need just to have someone to talk to.
Oh, sometimes you need to have another rational person on the other end of the line and actually listening to you because this is no longer my husband I'm dealing with. This is somebody that is not getting it anymore. He's just not. Oh, you're making me. Oh, you got marshmallows on.
Yes,
Oh,
I didn't request it this way. This is just how it showed up. My grandkids like me today.
oh, wow. Fubar says, Milltown, if you're here lurking, please check your messages. So, Milltown, check your messages if you're here. Oh, Lori, I had to slowly wean myself down. It took me about, I guess, 4 to 6 months to wean myself down to 1 cup a day.
I couldn't do it.
So Chris just put the marshmallows
Yeah, you can. You learn to drink other things besides coffee,
Tea with
which
caffeine.
is But no, you wean yourself off the caffeine is what you're doing.
No. I
No,
don't
no.
take medicine for ADHD. Caffeine
Well, there's
is my ADHD medicine.
well, there are caffeine patches you can wear, Tori,
Doesn't
that
matter, that
don't
still
do
puts
this.
caffeine in your body.
Yes, but it's not the caffeine he's worried about. It's the filtering in my kidneys that he's worried about. So it's the coffee in my kidneys that he's is concerned about.
Because for me, if they tell me I can't have my caffeine, then that means I have to go on medicine. Ugh.
Yeah.
Which means I'll be just out of it all the time because I can't remember to take them.
Oh, I'm terrible because I never normally have to take pills. I have to put reminders in my phone when I have to take
I
them.
have ADHD.
Otherwise, I'm very bad.
Yeah, but I have ADHD, so that means the alarm goes off and I'm in the middle of doing something. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to get up and take my pill in a minute. I get up to take my pill, then I see something, and then I get distracted. And then 30 minutes later, I still hadn't taken a pill. And then I've totally
Yeah.
forgotten that I was supposed to take a pill. And then by the time it's time to go to bed, I remember that I forgot to take my pill.
Well, see, my problem is that I don't do that anymore. I've learned to walk around with. I bought on Amazon the little bitty flat container thingies. They're plastic, but they snap shut that hold pills, and I keep it in my pocket all day long. And I'm always walking around with something to drink. If it's got to be water, my coffee, whatever.
I can't take
And
pills with coffee. I'm weird.
and so I take it. I can sometimes just swallow them. Period. I don't need liquid. And Stacy, I'm sorry your cold went into your chest and
Megan's live
infection
just
in your
shut down.
chest.
Wait, Megan's live just automatically shut down while she was in the middle of talking. What a
What?
shame. What a shame. Wow, was she
What?
breaking some rules or something?
Where did that say that?
Lisa said it. That Megan's live just shut down.
Oh, fantastic. Good for that.
I wonder who she ticked off.
Yeah, somebody. Yes, Silverstone just said it too, right above that. Megan's channel just got taken down. Florida native said, Tori, great channel. You and Marcia are better than any neighborhood bartender. I take that as a high compliment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I deeply appreciate it.
Oh, oh well, that we can say that that's a good thing, right? Okay. All right.
Possibly. I mean, if she was breaking the rules,
Less diarrhea to listen to. Okay.
ooh, woohoo.
Lori Nye says, I've been alone for 10 years after a bad relationship, and I constantly have one sided conversations with my dog. And when I do find somebody to talk to, I get excited and I just keep going and going. Oh, lol.
Come here anytime.
Yeah, welcome here. We'll talk.
You're welcome to come in here and hang out and chat, and we will chat about almost anything.
Yeah, we've been known to. Oh, I have bad news, but wait a minute. Diana said it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Uh, and Donna Hawkins, welcome Donna, says, Lisa, I saw that. I just busted out laughing.
Sucks to be stupid.
Yeah. If I can't drink caffeine, I remember a reference to Yellow Jackets back when cough coughs.
And the
Yeah,
thing
when
is,
you
based on what I was sent, if she violated copyright, yeah, it's going to stick. No, it was not Super Dave.
Who struck her? They're curious on who struck her.
You should go check it out. I mean, it's there. I guess it's okay to say it since it's kind of, if you try to access the video, it's going to tell you. I think.
Diana says that's what happens when you have diarrhea of the mouth.
It's okay. People are in here saying it. It was Bruce.
Good.
Yep, he done it.
Yep. Good.
So if he did it, then she did it wrong.
Couldn't happen to her.
Oh, it's on Facebook. Evidently, someone already posted it on Facebook.
It's on Facebook, so we can say it. Hello. Welcome, Fubar. Hello, Strat Lover. Welcome. Hannah and Steffi Sue. And let's
And
see.
I'm going to guess that Lisa is absolutely going live at 10.
And Monica's going woot woot with the little celebration things, Bruce. Way to go, Bruce. We love you, Bruce. Let's see. Maybe Legos are getting pissed at bullshit. Awesome, Bruce. No more tummy boobs. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, this is terrible. Well done, Bruce. I know you've sent me that. I gotta buy it. I keep thinking about it, but haven't done it yet. I can't stand here. I can't stand her or Tug listening to either of them. Drives me insane. That's from Peggy. Oh, she's got to be pissed. Has she put out a community thing since her live was taken down that she's pissed? Give me the credit. Want to see them come after me. Elderly vet on limited benefits. Could get the vet guy to defend me.
Oh, I wish. Well, see, Vet Nation thinks you're all about him then. That you'd be all supportive of him.
Yeah, he thinks you'd, yeah. There will be a new Lego statue made. Now she's going to go after Bruce. Let her try and go after Bruce. Guess what?
She already has.
To hire. Well, yeah, she already has. Plus, when Bruce gets done with her, she'd have to hire an attorney. Well, guess what? Bruce can be his own attorney for most of it. And, yeah. Won't cost Bruce near as much money as it would cost her.
Yep. Interesting.
Diana, what do you mean with her back up? Hope she goes back down. Is she back up already?
Doesn't mean it'll stay up. And if he did a copyright strike, it'll shut her down for a few days.
Yep. Yep, it states, it's Bruce on the screen, states this live was copy stricken by Bruce.
Yep. So she'll be 10 days.
Oh, Lord have mercy, we get a break. Yep, she's live again. She plans to get into the email Slug sent her.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll go down.
It'll go down.
Unless someone copyright strikes the current live she's on.
Yeah, how can she, if she's copywritten, Lisa was forbid to go, wasn't she forbidden to
Nope,
go
she
up
went
for
back.
10?
Lisa did go back on the same night right afterwards, and then she was on for a couple of hours, and then it went down, and she couldn't get back up, and she couldn't go back on for 10 days.
Good. Well, she'll be able to go on for a little while, and then that'll be it.
Yep.
Okay.
Because this is exactly what Lisa did when she got it. When hers went down, she turned around and restarted a new live immediately.
Okay. Stacy's saying she's planning to get into the email slug center. So now we'll see what Slug's bringing up. Yeah. Piece of
Well, Slime doesn't
chicken
have anything
shit.
from me, so
Yeah.
if he sends her anything and says it's from me, he's a liar. Liar.
2 leaves will be invaded by the germ pool tonight for real.
Looking for Bruce.
Yep.
Lisa, you might as well message Bruce and tell him he needs to have his button there, because you're gonna have to deal with the consequences of his actions.
Yep.
So Brucey, he needs to be Bruce, be there. Answer for yourself, man. I guess I need to think about wrapping up.
What's the story going on right now? Okay. Jennifer, this is a long thing. I don't know if Tori has talked to you about it. It's one guy who's going after a family, basically trying to get their property, bankrupt them, make their lives living hell. And certain things are being done for this family by other people that they don't like because it's not what they want you to do. And this guy has a lot of followers, the guy that's being the asshole. And so Lisa is promoting the other side of the thing and showing where this guy is saying false things, showing all his lies, put it that way. Anyway, and Bruce is an attorney working with the lady to try and get the guy to stop. And so yeah, it's getting wicked. And then this guy everybody calls Germ, who's the guy that's the mean guy, he's got these other followers, and these other followers are now
All the people
getting a
that
taste.
make money off of his name.
Yeah, trying to make money off of him because he's got a lot of followers, this germ guy. And so now they're getting the consequences of following him because they're doing bad things and getting on the bandwagon, yeah. Okay, so it's a cluster, you know what. Okay? So,
Yeah.
okay, Fubar's Slug sent all his messages and emails to Megan regarding Milltown, Bruce, and JH case. Yeah, well, Slug is a piece of chicken shit. Okay, my opinion. My opinion.
Your opinion sounds like kind of smart, right on.
Okay. Ed Helix says, mean, try cruel, vindictive, and rabid. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what's going to happen when they get what they want from Slime? They're going to kick him to the curb.
Oh boy, are they. And he is going to be so slimy, nobody's going to want to deal with him.
And he's going to be boo-hooing about it.
Yeah, because nobody can trust him because he changes sides at the drop of a pin, and somebody's got to say, I'm going to do this to you if you don't, stop. And he's such a chicken, he jumps ship.
It's like, you're a treasure. You're a little traitor, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You have no place here. You're a traitor, and we don't deal with traitors.
Yep.
You flip-flop to wherever you think you're going to have the best outcome for yourself, not for the people involved. And that just goes to show you he had nothing in regards to Michelle or Jason or anyone else. That wasn't where it was. He was looking for a way to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And he realized being that over here was not going to make him bank. Because let's face it, folks, allegedly the only reason why any of us are getting involved in it is because we're looking to make bank. Yeah, I'm making bank here, right?
Yep. And Jennifer, you're right. Banding to help against the crazy. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Flawed and David, I don't think slugs emails or anything. Because, I mean, the guy's he's a little strange to begin with. The first time I ever saw him um, was when he had Jason on.
Prove to me that he
Germ-
didn't alter the emails when he forwarded them, because you can edit an email when you're in the middle of forwarding it.
Yep. Yep. Except people, Snibbles, except people that truly have integrity don't go flip flopping.
Nope. I knew there was something wrong with him from the beginning.
Yep. He just, yeah.
I said it. Oh yeah, he's trying to get his attention back, or get his channel back moving in a positive direction, making money.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's going to
Because
fail.
when he dropped
Yeah,
out
and
of thing to do with Jeremy,
yep.
he quit getting views.
hmm
When he
Yeah.
says, "Leave me alone, I'm done with this," he quit getting
Yeah.
views.
And no, so now he goes back to the other side, and yeah, he did a
Trying
flip flop to get views. He could get more views on Jeremy's side than Lisa's. So yeah, yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
you go
He's
get
a okay. When he told me he was when he told the chat on one thing that he uh, was recently divorced and he's in school and he's a poor college student and da 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 da, and his mouth is in the garbage can. I mean, we all have our days. Let's be honest. We all are not innocent on
he's
profanity.
worse than me without a filter.
Yeah, he he's no, he's the bottom of the garbage heap. Okay, yeah,
Big difference is, I think he does it absolutely intentionally for shock value.
Jennifer says, whispers to Tori and Marcia, see why I gave you all the slingshots? Giggles. uh, Night, Monica.
He's not a pit bull.
Oh,
He's a
God, no.
mouthful
No.
of turd.
Oh, and he called him, I think, didn't he call himself a pit bull in one time?
He says, "I'm a pit
Yeah.
bull."
Yeah,
Nah, babe.
right. You, honey, that pit bull has its tail between its legs and yelping as it runs away. Yeah.
Pit bulls are loyal.
Yeah.
He's not.
No. Oh yeah.
He has no loyalty. Pit bulls are
Night,
loyal.
Jennifer.
And if you've ever owned one, you understand what I'm saying.
Yep. Say good night to Jennifer, sweetheart.
Good night, Jennifer.
Slug, aka Wussy. Yeah.
This multi-step process, I don't like this part.
Oh, well, thank you, Ed Helix. I appreciate that.
Is Ed saying nice things
Oh,
to you?
yeah. My son has a pit bull. It's the biggest lap dog you ever saw. Thing is just a sweetheart. I mean, hello. He's more like a chihuahua. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just proving himself not to be trusted. No morals, no loyalty, no ethics. Exactly. And when this comes crashing down around him about the side he's taken now, nobody's going to want to deal with him because he doesn't have any morals, loyalty, or ethics. Okay? Nobody's going to want to deal with him.
And
And he
see,
has no maturity. No
I
good
made
for a man. Look.
inside, so it'll aid as like a sweatband,
Yeah.
which can be pulled out and allowed to air out, and it's really
Yes.
soft. And then
Yeah.
so I've got that. That's phase one is getting it pinned like this.
Right.
Phase two is getting this pinned with it.
Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, have fun with that. I'm glad you're doing that one. Why,
Marcia,
thank you, Ed Helix. Said if Marcia did narration for audiobooks, I would listen to them. I listen to audiobooks a lot. I actually get them on, um, uh, what is the stupid name of that app? But I also get the audio version with it. So if I can't actually sit and read it, I can listen from a certain point I can listen on. So yeah.
like a Kindle.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm going to actually be pinning this while I'm in Lisa's live. So
Yeah.
because
It's about time to. Is Lisa going on at 10?
Lisa is going on at 10. She already has it set up. And it is
Okay.
going to be interesting to say the least, because I am sure people are going to want to talk about this latest thing that happened.
Yep. Okay, so we got a
So
Audible and Kindle, Marcia. Yes, that's what I have basically.
I appreciate each and every one of you for coming here today to watch me play on this thing. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow. It depends on what Robbie's schedule is, because I do know he is going live tomorrow. So I will check with him and find out what time he's going to the warehouse to rapidy wrap. And if he's going early enough in the day, then I might be able to go on after him. So I will check with him first. But I'm pretty sure he's going.
Sweet little note in here. I do believe Elizabeth said she isn't going on this Wednesday because of the
Correct. She
tree.
said she was not going on this week.
So if he doesn't stay too late, you can come on after Robbie.
Yeah, and I'll be on after sometime after Robbie and do a later stream.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Florida native caretakers are special people, and we don't always choose to be there, but we do what we have to do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So definitely on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes 3 other times a week, somewhere between 2 to 4 times a week, you can pop over and catch us at 10 p.m. Eastern time over at 2 Leaves in a Pod, and that is where we're going right after this. And
Bye, Florida native.
Starting back next week at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, you can pop over to Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry on Wednesdays and Saturdays, through the first of the year, or through Christmas. She is raising funds for Christmas for her son. She sells a variety of different kinds of jewelry. Some of them will make cool hat bands. I just bought a piece from her that's going to make an awesome hat band. So go check out what she has. She has some pretty cool stuff at some affordable prices. On Fridays at 8 p.m., you should pop on over to Get Swamp. You should actually subscribe to the channel and go watch the videos anyway, because he does some amazing animal videos on there. A lot of them are educational. Some of them are just, we're working on the farm and this is what we do. So it kind of shows you what it takes to own a farm like he has for those animals, and special animals that he has. And when he goes live, he talks about what's going on the farm. What's the current activity. I don't think they're going to be doing any buying of any new animals right at this moment, because he has about 6 months worth of cleanup to do at the farm. So go over there, watch Friday nights. He and Z and whoever else is there will go over what's going on the farm. They will open their mail. They will answer questions that Mimi's mom, Kim, sends to them. And then they will move to their sales where they're currently selling rocks, crystals, and gems, where they can come out an average of less than $1 a rock up through over $1,000 for a rock. It's a variety of things. It's tumbles, it's raws, it's slices, it's slabs, it's freeforms, it's shaped, it's all kinds of things. So you should check it out and see what they have. And sometimes they even throw in stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with rocks, crystals, or gems, but it's worth looking at. And just as a station identification on here, or actually it's just a little break of news. If you are inclined and looking for places to donate funds, Get Swamped is looking for donations to help with the hurricane relief efforts on the property. You can just tag it as a hurricane relief. If you are looking to do a sizable donation that would become tax deductible, you should send that through the 501c3, which is Animal Crossing Educational Sanctuary. And when you tag it, just put in there hurricane relief because Tori said so. And Robbie will know that you did it because you were here and I shared that information with you. So I appreciate that very much. I go down and I help with the farm as much as I can. Occasionally, you can also catch Stacy NAT popping up live and selling some things. And she says some amazing items. I actually have many of her things. I've gotten multiple 3D printed items from her. I've gotten some jewelry from her, bought some of her mystery bags and stuff like that. And it's really cool. And usually going on with her is Flutter Yo. Flutter Yo also posts her own videos, rock hounding in our area, where you might find her picking up Uperlites, Jasperlite, copper, or whatever else is in her area, because she just has some really cool things on the ground in her area. But she also does fishing videos where she might be fishing from the pier, from a kayak, or in an ice shack on the ice. Won't listen if the ice cracks.
Nope, not me. I'm gone.
I think Flutter kind of thinks that's funny. But
I think, yeah, she finds it funny. I find it horrifying.
and if you just like looking at rocks, you should check out Diana's channel, because she does her unboxings of all the boxes that she gets from Robbie, from Lisa, and from Kendra when she buys rocks. 99% are spheres, aka balls. Recently, she rearranged her whole area because she didn't have room. Now she's going to have to do it again because she got more stuff coming. But you get to see all her rocks, crystals, and gems that she has at her place. If you are into miniatures, you should pop over and check out Terry over there. And he has some pictures of some of the miniature things he has worked on, which is people, cars, boats, dioramas, etc. We are trying to get his butt over on the Tube of You.
Don't know, Ed.
Go ahead and subscribe to his channel so we can get it up and we can get him going live over here or posting videos over here. And we're trying to support CPR, aka Phil, who is now running around in his Jazzy Mobile. And I know he got his phone holder for his Jazzy Mobile, and I'm expecting some videos, Phil. I want to see what he has going on in his area. And if you like to support those who support us, pop on over to Facebook at Tessa's Artisan Crafts and Carvings and see what they have going on. Tessa has been an amazing supporter of ours, and so I like to support back. And that is the same reason why I'm going to tell you to go ahead over and subscribe to Storage Brats. And after the first of the year, they will start selling again on YouTube. And they sell a lot of, some of the stuff they sell is new. Some of the stuff is like high quality flea market or high quality yard sale stuff, high quality secondhand stuff. But a lot of the stuff they do have a lot of new stuff. Sometimes they get new old stock. I support them because they support us, and they are really down to earth, ordinary. They're real people. what you see is what you get. They act real on the internet. They're real in face-to-face life. So there you go.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to say something. Florida native. Florida native. I believe he said it live on one of the time the
He
one
said it when
one
he was on
time.
Lisa's.
Yeah, he was on Lisa's and he said it live. So he can be called out on that one. So he just lied about himself and what was said on live said, yeah,
I'm going to look through Lisa's videos to find out which ones he was on. And I'm going to make a clip of him saying that, and also of us telling him not to be saying that, because we've already looked it up and couldn't find it on him on any of the lists saying he was a
right.
PDA file.
Yeah,
So I will post that crap on my channel, and you know I don't post that on my channel.
yeah.
If I
And
had
ladies and
I would send it to him. If I had Megan No Fox's email address, I'd email the clip to her to show
yeah,
her he said it.
yeah. And ladies and gents, real quick, I'm going to jump in here and say our birthday celebration has to be moved because my daughter is coming down for my actual birthday and she's spending the night and leaving the next day. Yes, she's actually coming by herself. Hello, I get my daughter all by myself. Yay! And so, yeah, and she's taking me out and I've got somebody to be here with Ed. So, so Sunday is, can we move it to Saturday, Tori, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate that. So we'll just celebrate me a day early, and then I'll actually have my birthday with my daughter because my husband doesn't realize it's my birthday anymore.
That's all right, Florida Native. I'm going to run over and find it on Lisa's channel on which video he was on. It said it.
Yeah.
It was the night that Jason was on. Thank
Yes,
you,
it was.
Courtney. You just gave me where I need to go. I will go to that video. I will find it. I will clip it.
Yes, it was the night he was on with Lisa. Yeah, I remember him saying he was on Lisa's channel, and it was he. Yeah,
If someone can go to her channel, and if you can type in her chat and say, we need an email address to send you the clip of him saying it.
yeah.
Because I
Just
will
or even
gladly.
give us the live that it was, the date of the live, or the title of the live that it was,
No,
and
I
we
want to
can
send
go
it. I want to send her, as in Megan No Fox. I want to send her the clip of him actually saying it.
right. But what I'm saying, if somebody can tell us what exact live it was on, we can download the clip and so forth like that, and then send it out.
The
Yeah,
one Jason was on, so that one's easy for me to find.
yeah.
So everybody, go get your bio break, please. You're right, Stacy. Everybody, go get your bio break. Grab yourself something to drink. Grab yourself a snacky snack, and meet us over at Two Leaves in a Pod, because you know it's going to be worth watching.
Right. And thank you, Al Zabel one, and everybody. If you did not, please before you leave, hit that little thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hit that little ding-a-ling called notification all. We would appreciate it so much. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. And I will see you all over at Two Leaves. Bye for now.
Bye, all.